Just when the Tampa Bay Buccaneers thought they were finally getting back to full strength, the injury list strikes again. But this time, there's a twist. The reinforcements are coming, and they could change everything for this offense. Buckle up, because the Bucs season might be entering a whole new chapter. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers just got a wave of good news, and a wave of frustration, all at once. It's the kind of roller coaster only Bucs fans truly understand. At today's practice, there was finally something to smile about. Luke Goedeke, the young warrior who's been grinding through pain, is back on the field and moving like he never left. No limitations. No holding back. He's expected to start at right tackle against the New England Patriots, and that's massive. Because let's be real, protecting Baker Mayfield has been the foundation of this team's fight all season long. Getting Luke back means the offensive line finally has its backbone again. But of course, with Tampa Bay, good news always comes with a sting. Still no Chris Godwin, still no Bucky Irving, still no Haason Reddick. And at this point, it's safe to say, they won't suit up on Sunday. That's a heavy blow. Losing your best route technician, your breakout rookie back, and your new defensive powerhouse all at once? That's enough to test any team's heart. And if that wasn't enough, Maris Watts was also missing from practice. That likely means Imo Kamara will get elevated from the practice squad once again. A great story for Kamara, but a clear reminder of just how battered this roster still is. Then came the update that had fans holding their breath. Head coach Todd Bowles spoke about Bucky Irving's injury, and his words were cautious. He said Bucky is running again, but hasn't taken contact on that shoulder. Translation? They're not rushing him back. They can't afford to. This team needs him healthy for the long haul, not limping through a mid-season battle. It's tough, no doubt. But even through the setbacks, there's something about this group, a quiet determination. You can feel it. The Bucs are still standing, still fighting. And maybe, just maybe, this next game in New England could be the turning point that wakes up the storm again. What do you think, Bucs fans? Can Tampa pull off a win with so many stars still sidelined? Drop your confidence level from 1 to 10 in the comments below, and let's see how much faith this fanbase still has. It's starting to sound more and more like Bucky Irving's shoulder, not his foot, is what's keeping him out. That single word from Coach Todd Bowles said it all. He's running. If he's running fine, that means the legs are ready. But if he's still not cleared for contact, that shoulder must be giving him real trouble. And for a running back, that's brutal. You can't lower your pad level, can't stiff-arm defenders, can't take those hits that come from every angle. Bucky's built his game on toughness and contact, that fearless style that made fans fall in love with him in the first place. But right now, even though the motor's running, the engine can't hit the field just yet. Then came the update about Chris Godwin. When asked if he's running, Bowles said something simple but hopeful. Everybody's running. It's just about getting them ready to play. That includes Haason Reddick too. So yes, all three of Tampa Bay's missing stars are back on their feet. Godwin's fibula, Reddick's sore knee and ankle, Bucky's shoulder, all still healing, but moving in the right direction. It's progress, but not enough. Running in practice is one thing. Cutting sharply, planting hard, absorbing contact, that's a whole different level. And until those guys hit that stage, they're still stuck on the sidelines. And honestly, it's fair to wonder, why didn't the team just place them on injured reserve? Chris Godwin has already missed almost half the season. If he sits out again, this week against the Patriots, that'll be 7 straight games gone. Bucky's missed plenty too. Reddick's been in and out with nagging injuries. It's been a frustrating stretch, not just for the coaches, but for the fans who've been waiting week after week, hoping to see these stars return. Every update feels like a tease, A reminder that they're close, but not there. And for a team fighting to stay alive in the playoff picture, almost ready, just isn't enough anymore. Bucs fans, which return do you think will change the game the most? Bucky Irving, Chris Godwin, or Haason Reddick? Drop your answer in the comments, because one of them could be the spark that saves this season. It's getting hard to ignore the numbers now. If Bucky Irving misses this next game, that'll be 5 straight weeks on the sideline. 5 games of waiting, watching, and wondering when Tampa Bay's most electric young runner will finally be back. Think about that. Bucky hasn't played since Week 4 against the Eagles. That's a long time for a player who brings so much energy, fight, and spark to the offense. Every game without him feels like something's missing. That burst through the line, that swagger after contact, that fire he brings to the locker room. And here's what makes it frustrating. He was never placed on injured reserve. If a player lands on IR, they have to sit out at least 4 games. But it also frees up a roster spot for someone else to step in. The Bucs could have added help, maybe even given another young running back a real chance. But they didn't. Maybe the coaches thought Bucky would heal faster. Maybe they believed he was close. 1 week away, then another, and another. But here we are, 5 games later, and he's still out. The same goes for Chris Godwin. He hasn't played since the Seattle game, and if he misses the Patriots matchup, that's 7 games gone. 7 weeks of waiting for one of Tampa Bay's most reliable targets. It's hard to blame the fans for being frustrated. Every Sunday brings more uncertainty, maybe next week. And while the offense struggles to find rhythm, the team keeps patching up the holes, elevating practice squad players, rotating linemen, and trying to survive. There is some good news, though. Michael Jordan, Luke Haggard, and Luke Goedeke are all healthy and ready to compete. Coach Bowles made it clear, not everyone can get first-team reps, so the fight for that right guard spot is on. And that's what you want to see: competition, energy, and depth. Still, the reality is simple. Without guys like Bucky and Godwin, the Bucs offense just isn't the same. They're fighting hard, but the spark that makes this team special has been missing for weeks now. Bucs fans, be honest. Do you think the team made a mistake by not placing Bucky and Godwin on IR? Or did they do the right thing keeping hope alive? Drop your thoughts below, because every fan has a take on this one. The battle inside Tampa Bay's locker room is heating up. Right now, it's Luke Haggard, Michael Jordan, and Dan Feeney, 3 big men fighting for one spot, starting right guard. Every rep at practice, every drill, every snap, it's personal. This isn't just about filling a hole. It's about proving who's tough enough to protect Baker Mayfield and keep this offense alive. But here's the reality. Injuries have stripped this team down to its core. If Bucky Irving can't go again, it's all on Rackett White, Sean Tucker, Josh Williams, and maybe even Owen Wright. It's the same crew we've been watching week after week, battling, scraping, trying to make something happen behind a banged-up line. And if Chris Godwin sits again, then it's Ainias Smith, Raheem Jarrett, and Devin Tompkins stepping up once more. The same faces. The same story. The same question: can they carry the load? It's tough, man. The Bucs haven't added any new names, no emergency signings, no spark from outside. They're betting on the guys already in the building, the ones who've been grinding all year. Meanwhile, Haason Reddick continues to nurse those knee and ankle injuries, missing his 2nd straight game. That's another major hit to the defense, the same unit that's been carrying this team when the offense struggles to find rhythm. And that's what hurts most. This team is fight, no doubt. But right now, it feels like they're fighting just to stay standing. Every week, more names pop up on the injury list. Every week, someone new has to step up. Still, there's something about this team. Even with all the setbacks, they refuse to fold. The energy, The heart, the hunger, it's still there. You can feel it. And maybe, just maybe, that's what will keep Tampa Bay alive through this stretch.